Good morning. Thank you for joining us on the Wonderful Elementary Writers Podcast. This morning we have 5 third graders joining us, and they are going to share their incredible Quarter 2 personal narratives. Our first reader and writer is Maddie. Maddie, before you read your piece, will you tell us what you're most proud of in your writing?
My quality adjectives.
Thank you for sharing. Let's hear it.
My 4th of July by Maddie. These are my 4th of July traditions. First, all my close family and friends come over. My friends and I went in the pool and had a pool party. Next, we all go to set up a bunch of sturdy chairs on the long trail to watch the fireworks. All my friends and I also got a bunch of pop rocks to play with while we were waiting. I said, ouch, because I dropped the pop rock on my foot. Finally, we saw the incredible fireworks. They were as high as the shining stars. People were setting off the fantastic fireworks from tiny boats. After they were done, we were all exhausted. Shortly after, we went home. I can't wait to do it all again next year.
Thank you, Maddie. You did have really great quality adjectives, and I loved your simile.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. Next, we have Hudson joining us, another third grader reading his published piece from Quarter 2. Hudson, what are you most proud of in your writing?
I'm most proud of my simile.
Okay, fantastic. I love similes. I can't wait to hear it. What's your title?
Christmas Eve.
Okay, let's hear it.
Christmas Eve. When it was Christmas Eve, I had so much fun. First, my awesome grandparents came over. I said hello. After everybody came over, we ate a tasty dinner. Then me and my amazing cousin Kingston jumped in the bouncy trampoline like a pouncing cat. A while later, we opened presents. We also hung out for a long time. After everyone left, we went to bed. The next beautiful morning, we opened all of the large and tiny presents. Christmas Eve was so fun.
Thank you, Hudson. Great job.
You're welcome.
Okay, our next third grade writer is Kinley. Kinley, what are you most proud of in this piece of writing?
My strong verbs.
Fantastic. Let's hear it.
Christmas celebration by Kinley. Do you have Christmas traditions? This is my Christmas tradition. First, I went to drop off my dog, Aspen, at my grandparents' vintage house. I rode in my black and white speedy car. Second, when I arrived at my other grandparents' house, I got to play and we opened beautiful presents. Then we had a yummy lunch. Finally, we went in our car to go to my other grandparents' house and had a yummy, delicious dinner. Yum, I said. I love Christmas. I fell asleep in my soft, silky sheets. It was as soft as a sloth. I woke up in my bed. Christmas is amazing.
Thank you for sharing, Kinley. And like we discussed before, will you share with our audience the alliteration that you included? And you said you didn't even know you included an alliteration.
Soft, silky sheets.
That's right. I love it. Great writing. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hi, Emily. Thank you for joining us today. You are going to share your personal narrative from Quarter 2 as well, right?
Yes,
What are you most proud of with this piece?
my dialogue.
Okay, fantastic. Let's hear it.
My Best 4th of July by Emily Gorton. Have you ever celebrated 4th of July? I will tell you about my 4th of July. First, I went to Ella's house to watch amazing fireworks. I also ate one fantastic marshmallow there. Second, I played some super fun games that were pretty princess games. Finally, I saw the amazing fireworks. One of them was a cute smiley face. Then I said, Ella, isn't this the best time to watch fireworks? Then Ella answered, yes, this is the best time to watch fireworks. Last, after we saw the terrific fireworks, I gave Ella and Olivia a big hug. 4th of July is the best holiday to watch fireworks.
Great job. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay, our next third grade writer is Blake. Blake, thank you for being in the podcast studio this morning, and thank you for sharing your Quarter 2 published piece. What are you most proud of in this piece?
I'm most proud of my quality adjectives.
Amazing. What's the title of this piece of writing?
My first time at Sandlot Times.
What is Sandlot Times?
It's basically a skateboarding. It's like a training center for like skateboarding.
Amazing. All right, let's hear it.
If you like skateboarding, you have to go to Sandlot Times. First, I put my helmet on and introduced myself to the awesome coaches. Next, I did stretches and started skateboarding. A coach taught me how to turn on a ramp, but I couldn't do it. One coach helped me go down the first ramp I've ever gone down, and he helped me go up the first ramp I've ever gone up. Then another coach helped me go down the bar. It was fun. I started to get the hang of going up and down ramps. I had an incredible time at Sandlot Times.
Thanks, Blake. Great job. Thank you for sharing this morning. Good morning and welcome back to the third grade Wonderful Elementary Writers. We have 3 more third graders in the podcast studio with us this morning. And Emma is going to share her personal narrative from quarter 2 with us first. Emma, what are you most proud of as a writer in the piece you're going to share with us?
My quality adjectives.
Ooh, okay. What's the title of your piece?
My Halloween last year.
All right, let's hear it.
This was my super amazing Halloween last year. Me and my mom got started setting up the Halloween decorations, and they were so spooky. Then my mom tried to boo me with the ghost decoration, and I screamed so loud. And next I got in my awesome Ghostbuster costume. Then I got my 2 dogs in their amazing costumes. When we were ready, I opened the garage. Next, my mom and me got out my bike from the garage and rode to my neighbor's house as fast as a cheetah. Then my dogs followed. I thought it would be the best Halloween ever. Finally, everyone got in their costume. Then we went off so we could go trick-or-treating. That was my Halloween last year. Hope you like it.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Our next third grade wonderful writer to share is Avery. Avery, what are you most proud of as a writer in this piece?
My dialogue.
Now, tell us, what is so exciting about dialogue in a personal narrative?
You get to explain what you're saying and have feelings for the words.
That's exactly right. Thank you so much for sharing. What's the title of your piece?
Driving home from Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, I can't wait. Let's hear it.
Driving home from Lake Tahoe. My family and I were driving from our amazing trip to Lake Tahoe, and we stopped at my beautiful grandma's house. I saw my wonderful cousins. Then my family ran into my grandma's house. We had lunch, and for lunch we had a great sandwich. My dad stayed the night at my grandma's house. Finally, we went home. We had dinner. My mom unpacked while my sister played with me. It was amazing. Yay, I said. Finally, I went to bed. Lake Tahoe was wonderful. I hope I can go again.
Great job. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Our final third grade writer who's going to share with us this morning is Lucas. And Lucas is sharing his personal narrative from quarter 2 of third grade. Lucas, what are you most proud of as a writer in this piece?
Probably my quality adjectives.
Perfect. Now, for our listeners, they maybe don't know what a quality adjective is. So I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you, instead of an adjective like good, what would be a quality adjective you could use?
Probably something like amazing.
Yeah, exactly right. Thank you. You didn't even know I was going to ask you that question, so thank you for sharing. What's the title of your piece?
Going to Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay, let's hear it.
Have you ever been to the Supreme Knott's Berry Farm? I have. First, we zoomed in the car with my cousins and my aunt and my brother to Knott's. We looked at a giant roller coaster, so we rushed over to it. It was called Ghost Rider. It was the best ride ever, I said. Then when we got off Ghost Rider, we had a treat. I got some outstanding ice cream. It was delicious.
Next, we saw an awesome ride called Tank Time. It had 3 loops and a humongous drop. After that, we had lunch. I got a marvelous sandwich with my aunt. Also, my brother and my cousins went on a ride called Silver Bullet. It went as fast as a real bullet. It had a super cool coaster, and I was not tall enough. The track on Silver Bullet was above you. It had a lot of loops. It looked so fun. Last, we went on Ghost Rider again, and then we got in the car and drove home. I'm super excited for the next time I go to the amazing Knott's Berry Farm.
Great job. I really love your sequence words too. I could follow everything that you were doing because of your great sequence words. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon. We have another third grade writer in the podcast studio with us on the Wonderful Elementary Writers podcast. Today we have Faye, and she's going to be sharing her quarter 2 personal narrative. Now, Faye, before you share with us your piece, what are you most proud of as a writer in this piece?
My topic sentence.
Your topic sentence. Well, what is your title?
Have you ever rode a horse in Minnesota? I have.
Oh, okay, perfect. Now, what's your title?
My trip to Minnesota.
Perfect. You ready to share it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you ever ridden a horse in Minnesota? I have. First, my mom, dad, sister, and I all got off the fantastic plane to Minnesota. The airport was so big and different compared to Holmes Airport. Then we went and got the giant rental car. The A said what type it was, but I forgot. It was so cool. After we drove to the amazing hotel. The hotel was so tall and so ginormous. We got a room on the second floor. Then I got to see the fantastic family and got to ride the big horses. I said, this day is so fun. Then I played with the 2 little kids. Afterwards, we drove home and packed up our bags and drove to the airport and got on the plane. I said that trip to Minnesota was amazing. That was my outstanding trip to Minnesota.
Thank you so much for sharing. Our final third grade reader and writer this quarter is Chloe. She's going to share her personal narrative from quarter 2. Now, Chloe, before you share your piece, what are you most proud of as a writer with this narrative?
I'm proud of everything I wrote.
Awesome. You're just really proud of like the length or your topic or?
Probably the length of everything.
Okay, cool. What's the title?
The Grand Great Wolf Lodge.
The Grand Great Wolf Lodge. Let's hear it.
I will never forget the time I went to Grand Great Wolf Lodge. First, we went to check in with my sweet dad, my sisters, and my sister's friendly friend. Then we went straight to the wonderful water park. I went as fast as a cheetah. There was a powerful wave pool and lots of large water slides. I got tired of playing, so I got out and went to the enjoyable arcade. I love this place, I said, but I did not win anything. Then I played miniature golf and got 2 hole-in-ones. Next, I got delicious pizza. It was excellent. Last, I slept a tiring night, and in the morning, I got donuts. That was my most supreme trip to Great Wolf Lodge.
Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
That does sound like a supreme trip. Great job. Super proud of you.
This episode has been a production of the Capistrano Valley Christian Schools Podcast Network. Capistrano Valley Christian Schools is a Christian JK-12 school in San Juan Capistrano, California. Be sure to check out, subscribe to, and leave a review of this show and the other shows on our network on your podcast player of choice. Doing so supports the school community in a multitude of ways. For more information about the CVCS Podcast Network or any of our other shows, check out cvcs.org or email podcasts@cvcs.org. On behalf of the whole network, this is Mr. Jasper saying thank you again for listening, and stay tuned for more.